So I'm not letting Dan sit in fucking jail for 15 to 20 years for something he didn't do unless he did anything that it was worth spending that time in that one. I was saying earlier, I don't even know her. This isn't even, for me, I'm only tying it into the situation that I had going on for myself and what I was going through. And I'm finding there's a connection somewhere. I don't know if they were dating, Ted and her, or what, because it's none of my fucking business.
What are you talking about?
Virginia.
You said her name.
Of course I said her name.
Yeah. So what happened to her?
I don't know what happened.
She got shot from behind.
From what I'd seen, I have no idea. Because
you saw her be put on the ambulance stretcher, right?
Yes.
You saw it live.
I didn't see her being put on it, but I saw them wheeling her out. No, and I didn't think
the paramedic prepared.
Yes. They brought her out. That's all I saw.
You were standing up.
Yeah.
Is it because we weren't sure who was brought out now out of the residence of?
I didn't have no idea about her. I thought Abe. It didn't seem like a fast-paced, moving emergency situation. Like it was
the paramedic prepared the bed outside, so we knew somebody's gonna get carried out, right?
Yeah,
and you stood up because you weren't sure if me gonna get taken out.
I was doing work.
I thought that's what I thought.
We had already known.
You were in distress because Lee's residence.
I had already messaged Lee at that time. By that time,
Lee was alive. Lee wasn't with your dad in Toronto.
This is what you told me already at that time. I had already talked to him. By the time you found the secretary, because you were watching fucking the SWAT team being there, and I'm like, why are you still watching that? If they're going to find out what's going on, because I wanted to know. I don't want to see a SWAT team sitting there. This was so surreal.
They had snipers up in the dinger, you know.
It was so surreal to me. Surreal. Because I'm doing my own shit here, doing my stuff here. This is what I'm doing here, right? Did you notice the things that have changed in here?
Okay, this is not what this is about.
No, this is not. In my little life, this is what it was about. Because I had no idea about your fucking little side life, or your fucking little double life, or your triple life, for that matter. In which I've learned of within the time, from that time on, which was none of my fucking business to begin with. My life doesn't surround that shit.
Fast forward.
No, I'm not fast forwarding.
I'm not here to justify.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, well, I am.
Nobody,
I'm here to justify for myself, because you're portraying me to be something, because everybody has all these, because I don't even know what the videos are. But I'm getting phone calls. My family members are all getting phone calls or messages, or however they're getting their fucking information, because I told them not to even watch. Don't pay attention to it. You need to hear me out, because my life didn't surround that. I don't even know the fucking woman. I met her once. She was great. I said and I wasn't being biased by saying this, that she got lucky by finding my brother. Because he is a great man. And I even said that about Lee when we were there. And I was like, look at, like, seriously, what is this? Like, and I was telling Lee, I was sitting across from you. I don't know, it's got to be love or something. I was like, who does this? Who does this? Here he is, he's still here. And look at what I'm doing at the time. Because I didn't even know what I was doing, really. I was unaware of all of this fucking shit. And you were aware. How you were aware? Because you guys were plotting to have a fucking, trying to, what do you call it when you're constructing a fucking little thing of a threesome without me even knowing? Like, you guys plotted things, because I read your phone, you let me you showed me messages. I read his phone, he showed me messages. So when you say that you didn't know each other, and I'm not talking to you tonight about that for the reason why you're here, because that's not why. This is a bigger fucking thing than what you're doing on there. This is way bigger than one woman who got fucking shot. So I don't know who's making you feel like she's the most important. No, it's not even. 300 fucking women disappeared in 10 years. 300 Native fucking women. That's pretty fucking important to me, considering I'm a fucking Native woman. Walking in these places, where people tried to run me over 2 separate times. 2 separate times I could have fucking got run over. And if this is what it is, there's other things. Like, there was a situation where this girl, I swear to God, she popped out of the fucking truck. She just popped out of the truck. We're at the gas station. Nobody's around. This was so fucking weird. I even told I went to talk to the cops that morning. I'm telling you, I talked to fucking people already. I've made reports to the CIA, the FBI, because I know how corrupt the fucking shit is here. There was nothing being done when fucking...
So they fucking see you as a lunatic then, yeah?
Hmm?
So what sounds like to me like you call to FBI, CIA, because I have no fucking...
Because you all are. You all are fucking loonies. You all are...
You never talked to any CIA?
Yeah, I did.
You never talked to FBI?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
you don't have no contacts for them. Okay, so don't bullshit me, man.
I'm not bullshitting you.
You maybe talked to police or something.
No, I didn't. I talked to police too, local police. This was reading because I knew before. I already knew not to fucking go to them. I already knew this. I already fucking knew this. Vince, do you know how long I've been doing this? You didn't see what I was going through. I was crying to you all the time. It wasn't only over you. I had so much of a fucking overload of... That was a little bit of hope there, by the way.
You did?
As horrible as...
Oh yeah, you're talking... Yeah,
no,
when you were talking shit to Ted, yeah? You were talking lots of shit to him.
No, I had to that time. I had to that time.
And he took you words of grain of salt.
This is why. Yeah. I had to.
Yeah, it's an explosion. It's the Boulevard watch you left in my bed.
I didn't leave that fucking watch. You put the fucking thing there. I didn't put it there.
Well, I have another thing, and then you tell me about the Boulevard watch.
I don't know what to tell you.
You want to tell his name? I'm not going to even say his name when the Boulevard watch
comes.
You
did that. What was that?
So, Ted is another Boulevard watch.
What did you put that there for? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Yeah, I just got done telling you, careful what you say. So, when I say this, you need to, either you do or you don't. This is your moment to shine. The Lord's going to hear you. And He's like direct right now with me. He's direct. This is the moment. You're at a crossroads right now. This is the test. And I know already what you're going to do. And I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to be funny either. You know what I'm saying. I don't even have to say anymore. Because you do know. You're smarter than what you let people fucking know. And when I said this, when I was telling Lee this, that you're more intelligent than you claim. You claim this colorblind fucking shit, and it's questionable to me. And I'm telling you, I know you like so well, and you think that I don't. You insult my intelligence still. And it's not even about insulting my intelligence. It feels like when my brain works.
I was just sitting down writing the opening chapters of Bobby Thomas Haller, of the book I'm going to write, or I'm writing. And then this happened. I had to put the pencil down. Because the pencil is mighty as in SWAT, I told you, first laugh, Leo. Because he wanted to cut down this radio tower. So let's do something. And I felt the warrior fucking mentality, you know. And it's like you teach them how to fish, but then you take all the fish. So you want to cut down the radio tower. And we could have done that. I said, we could raise our fist and then we get prosecuted and we do another fight.
Right.
Let's not do that. Teach other people to do that.
I'm not.
Teach other people.
Dan's not doing that. Dan's not doing that. Find somebody else.
Yeah. It's not what the
No,
moral
I'm
of the
serious.
story
I'm
is.
serious. Yeah, it is. For me, it is. Yeah, it is. 15 to 20.
For who?
For the 31 charges that he was pointing his fucking gun at people, apparently. Damn. He's not going to do 15 to 20.
He's fucking utilizing you and he fucking wants to stick
I
a
know what he's doing. I knew what he was doing.
I'm not talking about him.
I knew what he was. No, I am. This is my reason for doing what I'm doing. Because
I'm putting you down for that.
I don't give a shit.
I'm not putting down.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, you want to talk about Dan now?
No, I wanted to. No, I'm talking about me and what my fucking reason for things are. Because whatever you're doing is to save your ass from whatever you did or didn't do. Or what you know or you don't know. Because that's what it all is what you're willing to share and what you're not. Because I could fill in the blanks of what I know. And you said, you wrote somewhere that I'm the only one that knows where you were?
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
Now, who else I know?
You tell me. You told me 2 different people.
Who else knew that I was lost at Mud Creek?
You told me 2 different people. I know who I told.
Who else knew that I was lost at Mud Creek?
I'm not telling
and
you.
You knew.
I know who I told.
Who did you tell?
Who did you tell?
I wasn't able to. You were the only one who knew.
No, actually.
Who he told to. If you told somebody else, then they know too, yeah?
Somebody else knows. I was born and fucking looking with somebody who's fucking dangerous to me.
What's that?
You.
I was lost in the bush, right?
Not that day of. And
I
no,
was
I
lost
don't,
in the bush, right?
I don't believe that you were.
You don't believe in
I
that?
don't believe that you were.
But you came looking for me, right?
Of course.
You called 911 to get out yourself,
Of
did I?
course. No, that was a
Yeah, but
occasion.
previously I was not lost in there, yeah?
No, I went to the spot where you made a fire all night. When we made a fire all night, you burned more than a fucking little wee scorching on the outside of a log.
So you're saying I wasn't in the woods?
That's what I'm saying.
Because you didn't tell them operators on 911 that I wasn't in the woods, right?
We were not together.
Yeah.
So you want to get real about that? Let's get real about that.
That's why I'm here,
I would like to. I would like to. I would
Me
like
too,
to make it
that's why I'm
clear
here,
because
yeah.
we made a mutual decision, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You know that we made a mutual decision.
That we love each other?
And what did we say? What did we say?
That we love each other.
That you're going to stay 50 feet away from me.
Yeah, you stood away from me 50 ways away.
Yeah, you stayed away. 50 feet.
50 ways.
Whatever, yeah, 50 ways of gray. Because you're a fucking shadow guy. Fuck, sitting in the fucking, lurking in the darkness all the time. Stop it. If I swear to God, I swear to God, if that was ever not there, what would I do? Can I have that, please? What would I do? I would be lost without that. No, I wouldn't be lost. I'm lying. That's not true. Because I find my way. I told you this. This is where you were in your darknesses.
Okay, listen to me.
No,
don't talk shit, okay?
No, please, wait, this is what's important. This is where you gotta hear me. You have to hear me out. I hear you out all the time, and we barely even get to talk about this aspect of, because when you talk about stuff, you go against the things that I already believe as and what I know to be universal law, and you're going against those things, and
yeah, well, it's not the time to talk about it. It's the time for everything, you know.
Listen, this is.
You know about
it's
this.
happening quickly.
This is much more serious. It's
no,
300 some women on the highway on Manitoba.
I know how to decipher. I just got done telling you these things. I took a picture. Did you see my picture?
More important one.
Of the SWAT lodge, the longhouse for missing women. Check the landfill.
So let's go there.
I did go there. I got to feel it.
Okay, what do we know?
I was.
What's TED DRAPER and what does he do?
I don't know what he does. What do you mean, what does he do?
What David Nealon does too.
I don't know what David Nealon does too.
Them together.
I don't know.
Come on.
No, because listen.
Don't lie to me, you fat Indian.
No. Listen,
if you lie to me, then it just doesn't make no sense. I'm here for.
Oh, fucking fuck. No shit, right?
You met.
Right?
You're a fucking flame who is a shooter of an innocent woman.
You don't even know this. I don't think so.
Whatever. You brought him here to the community and he was shown the property of your brother.
Yeah, don't do that.
And the shooting was... No, I do it.
He was showing other things too.
Yeah, and you shooting said too?
I've taken him to a few places too.
Where is he right now?
I don't know. He says he's at home.
You put 500 for my head. I put 5,000 for his head.
Yeah, I saw that.
So how much?
Why did you make my... Why did you do that?
I'm going to put 50 on it.
Why did you...
What do you think he is at?
I think he's at home. No, I don't think he's at home. I don't think he's at home. He says he's at home. I don't think he's at home. He just called me when I just got onto YouTube. You're just waking up. Yeah, he just called us while it woke you up.
I'll go back to sleep now.
But there's so many things I wanted you to see, but you can't. It's like
yeah,
impossible.
We do this in the morning, see.
It's already morning at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Listen, I'm turning the recording off now. I want to go there with you tonight. Would you like to go there?
I would love to go.
Me too.
It's so bad.
I think we're good in the same wavelength then.
Do you want to know why I think it's bad? Because it gets addicting.
Well, I think it gets a needle in the skin like an acupuncture.
Not a needle in the skin.
Acupuncture is addicting.
I know it is.
Getting a tattoo is addicting.
You're fucking right.
It's addicting.
Yeah, I know.
I'm telling you. What you just said, you don't agree.
Sweat lodges
so watch your mouth.
Sweat lodges as well. They're addicting.
Of course they are. They are the fucking truth, you know.
No, not only that.
What I experienced and said, I was...
And? What, do you think he's better than everybody else?
He's beautiful.
That's okay to think he's beautiful.
He's shining, man, this man. Nobody hates him.
Welcome to my house.
Find somebody who hates him. You find that. Did you ever find somebody?
I never have been asked.
And this is none of the truth.
In your world.
No, where I come from.
Because you come from where... That's where you come from. That's where his focus is.
No, his career started.
That's his shit. That's his niche.
No.
Yes.
Stop talking.
Why?
His career started in Penitang.
Okay.
And then he saw a couple of people hurt and hung. And he saw even the guards drinking and stuff, you know. And he saw his brothers.
No, I don't know.
No, he told me the story.
Okay, but I don't know.
Yeah, he worked in Penitang or somewhere.
Yeah.
And as correctional officer. And he saw a couple of people. He had to cut some people down, actually, he said. And he couldn't handle it. And he saw even the people who had to keep watch, they were drinking secretly. So he changed his, and he wanted to be somebody who teaches.
Of course, yes.
So he became some kind of native parenting. Like he offered native, you know, somehow I don't know how he did it or whatever, but that's what he did. Anyhow, when I talked to him, when I first met him, I cried on the realization how he talks so truthful, you know. I said, I have to talk to you in private. I came in the first time or second time and I start crying like I do right now. Of the words he said. You don't find a person who doesn't like this man. Find me one. You know anybody who has some merit to say, oh yeah, he fucking ripped me off, or he did this or did that? Ever found somebody else?
No, I haven't. No.
Okay.
So, I was telling people this of you, that was one of the things that were attractive to me, was that your interest in our culture, and that there was another reason why I was telling people that you were smart, because of your openness to or even accepting whatever somebody's perception of what our traditional way of being is, and you explored you did your research for things that you didn't know. And
let's go fast forward.
You,
what's important to be talking about? What do you think is important right now?
I think that 300 Native women disappearing is pretty important.
Good. Okay.
I think that child trafficking or child pornography or whatever is important.
Okay, so what do we have to do here? What do you think we have to do?
I know what I'm doing.
No, not you. Overall.
That's right.
Authorities.
I've done my part. Listen to me.
And you go think about this.
You
I
have
just
to
asked
too.
you.
Okay, what did you just have to say it again?
So if you had the power of everything, like these 300 Native women, and you're looking on, and these angels, they have daughters and stuff, and they had parents.
They are. And they're proud of me. Proud of me for doing this. This is what I'm here for. I even messaged Vandy a couple weeks ago. I'll just be out here fighting crime or something.
So these angels what you on, right?
Yeah, definitely. They're shining on me. I got to go. I got to do. I got to be. Because.
And they asking you, what we gotta do now?
They're not asking. They're guiding me.
Who did this and who got
the
weapons from?
They're guiding me to do these things. I'm just sharing what I know.
Where the gun came from.
I'm just sharing what I know.
The guy goes out and I'm gonna be right back. And we have some inconsistency in this story. And we're gonna go address them.
So inconsistencies I do not have.
No, so we don't.
I have
I'm gonna be right back.
Concrete stuff. Because of shadows.
You almost got me a lot, so I was telling you something.
Yeah, what are you telling me?
What were we talking about?
About David Nealon and BATCHAWANA and shit.
Don't do that.
I'm never doing it.
I'm gonna punch you.
Don't do lying, Dinger.
I do.
I thought you were a woman of the truth or something.
I am. Don't fuck me around. I keep telling you this. As I kept on telling fucking Ted. Because that just makes me more fucking curious. And then I start knowing things. And when I know things, and then I get more snoopy. Because I know things. And then before you know it, Heather fucking knows everything. I didn't ask to fucking be a part of this, but this is fucking huge. I was fucking walking down a highway that is the last fucking highway to nowhere. The last fucking highway to nowhere. And I'm walking down this fucking road where Native women disappear like fuck off. And there I am just walking. I talked to this one lady picked me up because I believe in stuff. When I need to think, when I need to fucking just, whether it's anger that triggers me to be thinking, or a happy situation, or whatever it is, and I either clean or I go for a long fucking walk. And a long walk it was the other day because my legs were so fucking sore. But I walked all the way to Tri-Bay-Land Road. I don't even know how many kilometers that is. That's like fucking 20 kilometers. And I have a conclusion for my theory of what went on in the little small little pond that we're all fucking swimming in. And I've come to a conclusion on that aspect, but I have other aspects of this situation as well, right? It's bigger than what this little isolated fucking situation is. And don't get me wrong, I'm not devaluing anybody. Nobody's life should be even valued at what I've heard. Because people are getting fucking killed for less than, which is bullshit. Because somebody owed somebody $100 or somebody just, like, it's a terrible situation that not everybody, but we all essentially are put in these situations where you don't even know if you're walking down the street if somebody's going to be like losing their mind, and what they're losing their mind from, because. Did I show you what I wrote? When I wrote about my value and my worth, I wrote this little, like a poem about it. Did I tell you about it already? And I wrote it, it was within a month that I had known Ted. And right then, when I wrote that, I knew what my past was going to be consisting of. Like I was saying, my lessons are bigger and more harsh because of how high I'm already elevating, or whatever you call it. And I'm not sure if you remember me asking you about, because I asked Karen, I was talking to Karen about it, about leveling up, because at the time, after healing all of that, and I healed all of that, and that's when it was brought to my attention about taking a spirit walk up on the mountain, because the mountain's been calling me for, at the time, over a year. And I was talking with an elder about it. She says to me, "You can't go up there like that," referring to the baggage I was carrying that she had seen. And it wasn't even my baggage to carry. So I had to deal with that stuff. In which I realized letting go is not my forte. So I had to deal with that. And it's mostly for the other person. Why it's so hard to let go, because I feel most of the time there's a need for them to learn, and I need to understand that they know what they had learned and understand why I'm departing. Because I like to be truthful, you know, right? No matter what you're fucking making implications about, you know, because I know. I know you better than you know yourself. And it's not fair. It's not fair to Dan. Dan doesn't deserve to do 15 to 20 years for something he didn't even fucking do. And it's, for me, what you're focused on has nothing to do with what I'm focused on, but it entangles somewhere along the line. Because why were you three here? The focus is not what fucking happened at my brother's. Because I was saying, no, my brother wouldn't say that. He would talk to me first. He would make sure that he would talk to me first. But because of his inability to understand that
Everybody focuses and thinks that life revolves around them, and it's not only them that's involved in any fucking one thing. This is why they say, be careful of, when you meet somebody, when you're walking down the fucking road, how you treat them, because you don't ever know what they're going through. As he was focused on his own self, as you are, you're focused on your own self. As I don't have to focus on myself because I know where I was. I know what I was doing. Other people know where I was. Other people know what I was doing. Other people know me up until I don't have to fucking worry about shit. I am walking my street. I am being truthful. I am doing what I need to do to be the best that I could be, better than I was yesterday. And then he turned it into Carol Lee's fucking stepsister or something. Or cousin, I don't fucking even know. Those same people that came here. Because I asked him how you met these people. What made you do this? Because I couldn't stop. I can't stop now. Until I fucking know. Or until somebody should know. Somebody should fucking know. Sonora Police didn't even do anything. Vince, listen to me when I say this. Because I mentioned earlier about it was like somebody popped out of nowhere out of the truck. So, there were other situations leading up to, which led me to this conclusion of, right, this is like a whole fucking spring and summer of information that I've been trying to process, and my brain's been saying, no, that didn't happen, but really, my fucking stomach is telling me something fucking happened. So, when I got my car to get home, because I made fucking pre-arrangements prior to, like, without him knowing, because he was fucking up the bus on me all the time. Fucking up the bus. I couldn't get home. So when that day, and that was just when I was getting my money. He tried to even block me getting my money. I was messaging Siege from Human Resources, and it was getting, I couldn't send any, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It's supposed to be a secure fucking site, or whatever you call the network, or the server, or whatever. It's supposed to be fucking secure. We're not supposed to be able to be blocked or whatever. It should be a heightened fucking secured fucking internet service is what that should be, but it's not, because somebody was blocking me forwarding her the information that I had already left there. This little girl, she's probably a little bit smaller than me at the time. She told me this little girl was like 4 or 5. She sounded like, I didn't even see her really. But this was when we were coming back from Kenora, when I made arrangements to buy this car so that I could fucking get home. Because I wasn't going to be home. Fuck that. I wasn't going to be home. He wasn't letting me leave. And then he would come back and he would love bomb. So when I got my car, he had tried to, let's say, cock block my purchase of that car with this girl. She ended up fucking herself over because I was going to give her cash for the car, and he was doing
like a payment plan kind of thing. I'll give you this much cash and then I'll pay you a little bit of this for $2,000. In which turned out she didn't get that on the payment side. She got $1,000 cash and maybe $200 from the payment. And I had $2,000 cash that I gave Ted $2,000 cash for my car that I was already fucking made arrangements to buy. Because he wanted to make it look like he bought me this car. And he tried to block my fucking money from me receiving my money. Or somebody did. I can't say him. I don't know if it was him. But I'm pretty sure it was. But I can't say that I know for sure. It's not 100%. Anyways, that little girl that I was talking about, when we got back to his town from Kenora, because I was going to catch the bus from Kenora to home, because there was a bus, it was a Friday. Unknowingly to me, that there's two ways to get from Kenora past fucking Thunder Bay. But when you're in Emo, there's only one way to get past Thunder Bay. So when he says to me that morning, which was weird because he was supposed to go to work and he didn't go to work, and every other time he has to go to work, but he doesn't have to go to work, and I'm pretty sure that business, that trucking company that he's driving for, it's his trucking company, because I'm pretty sure that's his logo on the thing, on the truck. And I'm pretty sure that there's some things. So when I was leaving, he said, well, I'll take you to the bus stop in Fort Francis or Emo. Unknowingly to me, in hindsight now, he was totally fucking lying. Totally lying. So when we got back to Emo, he had to stop at the hardware store, and I thought he was taking me to the bus stop, in which his intent was to take me to his house first, and then to the bus stop, and it was close to the time for the bus. So, no, I'm not fucking going all the way to your house, because I figured I'm not even going to be leaving there. If I go back to his place, I'm not even going to be leaving there. So I got out of the truck, and he kind of made a little bit of a scene, and then he got out of his truck, and he came walking towards me, and this little girl just fucking screamed from, like, so their downtown is, like, one block of our downtown, Queen Street, is their whole downtown. So where we were, and that little girl screamed like that, holy fuck, and I turned around, and he was right there, and he said something about the cell phone that I bought. He gave me my fucking phone, in which I already made arrangements with Kayla because I knew what was going to happen. Kayla sent me money already. I already had everything already worked out by that time. But I left my bank card in the door of his truck. So I handed him off my my phone, and because that little girl, thank God for that little girl, because I turned around at the right time. I don't even know what he would have done, but that little girl screamed like there was something that was going to happen, and which was weird to me, but I'm thankful that she did scream like that. How did she even know to scream like that? Anyhow, took my phone and I went over to the hotel, and I think that he told the hotel not to rent me a room, because this hotel that I was at, it was like 300 rooms, let's just say, because there was like at least 3 floors in this hotel, and there was nobody in this fucking place except for a construction company, which they had maybe 8 rooms, I think they had, because we arrived at the same time, in which that same guy had seen the shit show on the downtown part where he had to go to the hardware store, and I had seen him driving crazy. Oh my god, I can't believe he fucking did that. Right on the main part where the grocery store is, where like everybody goes to the grocery store, gas station, everybody's going there. The liquor store. So when I went into the hotel, because that's where the bus was supposed to be,
supposed to be, because he was going to take me to the bus. Otherwise, I was going to catch the bus from Kenora. I was going. It was 3 o'clock. That's what I was going. Just drop me off there. I don't care what time you're leaving. Just drop me off there. Or I'll just take you to the bus in Fort Francis or Emo. Thinking he's going to have something substantial, something concrete, something good to say on that drive. An hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours drive. He didn't have anything of value to say, and there was no bus, and the hotel can't rent me a room. Huh. Great. So I walked over to a friend, which was, it was a little bit of a walk, but I decided to get drunk under a tree for a little bit, across from her place. Which I don't give a shit what anybody fucking thinks or says, because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I know nobody, and I needed a timeout. And I'm not saying alcohol is the timeout. Not even. Because I'm not one to get drunk and be that stereotypical drunken Indian, right? You hear me, right? You hear me? You acknowledge me? Yeah? So stop talking if you're not. Be the first person to get a fucking punch. That's not even a joke either. Like, seriously, bro. Even if you're frail and fragile, you did all of this to me. You did all of this to me. For what? Why? How come? What lesson were you going to teach me? Because I missed it. I was busy learning lessons from fucking God. And your lessons became so minute in the grand scheme of everything, because God has bigger fucking plans for me, apparently, than what your little shitty fucking plans are. Because your little shitty plans are shitty. You don't even believe in me. You don't even believe in me. And here I am, all by myself. Doing me, maintaining who I am. And you're doing your best to make me look like I'm fucking something else other than who and what I am. Because I told you something in private or confidential, whatever. However, you fucking know better. That's what this is about. Not about somebody fucking getting shot because they're a fucking hooker. And whatever you have fucking going on with that fucking hooker that you think you're hiding from my brother. Because with all that I am and all that I have to offer, I will make you walk the fucking line. Stop fucking around. You're trying to play both sides of the fucking fence, and it's stupid because What? Because you think you're better than me? Or what? Because I don't portray myself to be better than you? I don't need to do that. And you could try and you could press all my buttons and you could put all the fucking obstacles and fucking whatever roadmaps in my fucking way all day. I still maintain my integrity. And I still walk with faith. I don't have to do... And I tried to talk to you about this before when you asked me to give you all of my love. And you didn't even know that I know stuff at that time. You still don't even believe me. You think, I don't even know, what do you think? What do you think? What are you thinking, that I'm making up this stuff and then just what? Like, I just get lucky and tell you what you think? You're the only one that I tell things to. And you still feel as though it's just... I took you up the fucking mountain with me. And I brought you so that the Lord will see you. And I don't mean physically see you. He will see you directly, because that's how direct I am. That's how direct I am. This is not a fucking psychosis, making up fucking whatever, because I don't got time for that. If I was making shit up, I don't even know what I'm making up. What's the fucking end result? If I'm making it up and you know I'm making it up, fucking please share with me. I'm not a scatterbrain. I'm not fucking out there. I know what's going on. I see it. I'm living it. Fuck off. All of a sudden want to start fucking doing that? Like, stop.